Hello, hello, hello. I am Nicole Gilchrist. Some will ask, what does the E even stand for? It stands for Elizabeth. Elizabeth Nicole Gilchrist. Like I have just put my whole government name out there. But it's okay because at one point in time, I didn't even really use my first name for personal reasons. But here I am today, coming to fulfill purpose. And I welcome you to this channel. And if you saw the previous video, I gave you a little snippet of the desire and to why this channel was created. It was created so that we can have a community of diverse women who would come and connect so that we can fulfill our purpose. So many times our past situations, even our present situations, keep us from actually fulfilling what we were created to do while here in the earth. Whether it be us being a mother, a wife, a career-driven woman, an entrepreneur. That's all great. That's great. And so we would have to ask ourselves, is that all we were created to do? Probably not. Probably not. I think that God has given us such a great task to fulfill while here in the earth. And so I think we must just dig deep a lot of times to get to the core of what it was or is that He has called us to do. You will hear me reference God and His Word more time often than not while being on this channel. But please stay with me. We're going somewhere. And you may ask, where are we going? We're going to fulfill purpose. And so when I just think about why we were purposed here in the earth, we have to get past whether sometimes it's just not knowing, not even feeling confident enough in order to do what it is that we are supposed to do. I remember that being such an issue for me, just the confidence level. But, let me just take it back to this, a little transparency from me. I was in an abusive relationship for 10 plus years. But even before that, growing up, I felt as though I didn't have an understanding of why I was born. And so, I just kind of fumbled around life a little here and there. Being raised by a single parent mother who did everything that she knew to do to raise her children, sometimes I just still feel as though I was lost, like I was wondering just what's the purpose. And so as I grew older and even into my adult life and even having children, I still ask the question, like, what's the purpose? And so when I would ask, it's like I never really got an answer. And so the closer I got in relationship with the Lord, He started to reveal these things to me. And going back to just, as I stated earlier about being in an abusive relationship, a lot of times I ask the Lord, like, why me? Like, why me? But again, as I got into a greater relationship with the Lord, He just began to show me who I was. It even took me back to when I was a child and, being with my friends and always feeling like I was like the third wheel or not fitting in or whatever the case may be. And so it was just like always awkward. And so I even experienced some of that again, even in my adult portion of life. But God has a way of doing things. He has a way of causing you to know what it is that you ask Him. He says, ask, seek, and knock. And so when I think about those things, He's always going to get you to where it is he needs and want you to be. But it's up to us in order to be obedient and follow that which we're to do. That's even on our job. That's even a lot of times even in our residence. You know, residents have instructions that you must follow by. And if you get out of those guidelines, you know, they have a tendency to reach out to you and say, hey, you're not following what it is that we're asking you to do. And so this is just a part of life. You know, we can't get around it. And so again, my whole thing is just to come so that we can be purpose. You know, it even made me think about that book, Purpose Driven Life. And so it's been talked about numerous of years. This is nothing new. It's just that I am stepping into purpose to do what I was called to do. And that is to keep women encouraged. You know, yes, it could be as simple as to me having it in my circle, but it's bigger than that. It's far greater than that. And so I just chose to be obedient to do that. So I welcome you here. There may be some of you who just so happens to pass by this channel and feel like, oh, well, I'm in purpose. Still, come in. Because it may be you, that woman who is already walking in purpose, that can help someone on this channel to get into purpose. So don't think because you've already gotten that part that you can't help. You come on in. You come in and be a part of this community. We would love to have you. Also, in the previous video, I mentioned about Swans Den Esteemed Youth community. So what that is, we want to do the same thing for our young girls. We want to keep them encouraged because at that age, it is very critical so that we can help keep them in the direction that they need to go. And so I'll make sure in the link, there'll be information to let you know. So if you know your nieces, your daughter, granddaughter, neighbors, girls at your church or what have you, invite them. It's separate from us, but we do have a community for them as well. Because again, as I stated, I go back to when I was a young girl and not really having the sense of direction that I felt as though I needed to have. And so we want to make sure that they grow up to be productive women and that it doesn't take them hopefully so long to fulfill their purpose. So we won't forget about them. We want to make sure that they also have a place to go and get in purpose. So yes, I look forward. I know this may sound like a repeat video to the previous video, but it's not. It's really not. I just wanted to go just a little bit deeper as to why this channel was created. Again, it was just created so that women come, you know, no matter what your background is. But I will say this, I am not a licensed professional, counselor, psychologist, or anything like that. We just come together and share where it is, where you think it is that you've been called to go, or whether you don't know at all, you don't have a clue. There's nothing like connection. I tell you, just being able to be around, it's understood, like-minded people can help keep the drive more in a direction where it was destined to go. But sometimes not everybody is like-minded. But again, you can somehow be an influencer with great ability to help someone else. I know that sometimes just you being your authentic self will cause people to do one or two things they'll either like or not like. But you just have to continue to be who it is that you were called to be. Don't alter, don't change, don't dumb down, nor walk in guilt or shame of who it is that you were called to be. So I'm super excited. I hope that you are. If you will like this video, Subscribe to this channel and make sure that you share. Share this video. Share it with just friends. Share with family. Share with neighbors. Again, we're just here to grow. We're here to grow. And with everything that's just kind of going on in the earth right now, which we won't get into that discussion, but just know we have to step into who it is that we were called to be. I am so excited. I look forward to what is going to take place on this channel. I just know there are going to be some awesome and miraculous things that's going to happen. Why? Because I just expect it. I believe that it will be so. And I look forward to your comments. I even look forward to your suggestions as to what it is that you may even like to see on this channel concerning purpose. That's our main focus. Our main focus is purpose, making sure that we are who we were called to be here in the earth. We will call it our Together Tuesdays. And so I really do. I'm excited. I'm excited about the things that God is He is going to do. So I look forward to meeting you here so that we may push into purpose. Hey guys, you stay safe. Make sure that you stay positive throughout all that is going on. Make sure you take the time to relax and enjoy company, enjoy family. I know that we're still, a lot of us who, when we're going through this pandemic, we have to be very cautious and be mindful. But at the same time, at all costs, enjoy to the best of your ability. And hey, I look forward to seeing you back here next Tuesday for our connection into purpose. All right, you guys, be blessed, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and by all means, share the content. All right, guys, see you later. Bye-bye.